Stop. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's begin.
Let's get the podcast started.
Okay. Alright, stop. Shut up. I'm going to kill you.
Why?
No. Don't even start with me. Don't
okay,
even.
I won't even.
Don't
I
even
won't even
start.
I won't.
Don't even start with me. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'm done for real. I'm done for real now. I'm done for
Okay. Alright. Welcome to the 4th episode of the Spending Time with Ben podcast. I'm back with my mistake of a brother, Matthias, who has been ruining my life for the past 30 seconds. Introduce yourself, my friend.
It's me once again, the star of the podcast.
No. Okay, no. Stop. It's not your podcast. It's mine.
Who said that? I own this podcast.
My name is
on the
My name is on the title, sir.
You don't own anything.
Yes, I do.
You don't own anything.
I own it. It's my podcast.
Where's the deed? Where's the deed?
I'm putting it up right now. Boom. Now I'm giving myself work to do. Even more,
yeah.
So.
That's incredible, man. Go watch the YouTube video version of this.
It's only on YouTube.
Go watch the YouTube video version of this.
Yeah, this is the only... Okay. So,
if you are watching the YouTube... For those of you without YouTube, go to youtube.com. /Ben podcast.
No, / Ben Crespo / watch UEAD2 spending time with Ben.
Ding.
Dong.
This has gone off the rails.
So
okay.
So Matthias, how is life in college? Have you started the new semester, or it's not now?
Life.
Not how you go.
Yeah, the semester's already started. I've gotten, a few weeks in.
Right.
It's currently February the 6th, 2021.
All right.
Tomorrow is a very special day for all of America.
Super Bowl
Sunday. That's tomorrow. You're gonna have a Super Bowl watch party, right, Ben?
Yes, I am. I'm going to a good friend of mine's house. We're gonna have some good food. And
That's good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
I'm glad that you're excited. I'm not. I don't think I'll be able to watch the Super Bowl live, but I'm sure you'll tell me who won.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be fine.
I think. So we can do some predictions for the day before.
Yes.
As someone who has barely followed football this year,
but
I know that.
However, you haven't followed the football, but you do know, like, the logistics of the football and the science of it because you watch those SB Nation videos.
Sure, yeah. I'm basically an expert at football, even though I've never watched football.
If you go against Matthias...
Here's what I do know. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're in the Super Bowl.
So are
they
the
have
Chiefs.
Tom Brady. They have Tom Brady. Yeah, but the Chiefs are going to lose because Tom Brady's on the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if Tom Brady can win with a team that isn't the Patriots, I think that then proves that Tom Brady is the best football player in the world and that the Patriots were just using him to win a bunch of Super Bowl rings. And I think that would really stick it to the Patriots fans, Tom Brady fans would be happy, but that would stick it to the Patriots fans.
Right. Yeah, and Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, the Kansas City Chiefs, they have up-and-coming
You're gonna
football
lose.
superstar. They've got Patrick Mahomes. What position is he? I don't even know. Patrick.
If they're talking about
Mahomes
him, then
the
he's
second.
probably a quarterback.
Yes, he is. Football quarterback. So that's Mahomes.
Yep. They only
versus
ever talk
Brady.
about the quarterbacks.
Yep. It's
There's never talk about an exciting young O lineman.
Look at the. I just searched up Patrick Mahomes, and we've got top stories from CBS Sports, New York Times, and Fan Nation called "Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes, a battle of the ages." Why? It's just a Super Bowl, man. Just don't get into the people that are in it. Just like it's an American sport.
It's
People
Super Bowl LV, dude.
LV. Oh, now
55.
this changes everything.
Super Bowl 55.
There's an LV. Heck yeah, man.
Yep.
I'm okay. Disregarding all of that, I am quite excited to see the Super Bowl. I am rooting for the Chiefs because last Super Bowl I was rooting for the 49ers. The Chiefs beat them, and if they could beat the team that I like, then I'm gonna root for them. Also, I don't really like Tom Brady that much.
Well, have you ever met Tom Brady?
Yes, I have. I invited him to my airing of the first YouTube video that I put, and he didn't show up. Like, me and Will Smith, we got really upset. We were really excited to see him. Jack Black was passed out in the ornate fountain that we bought, but no Tom Brady.
He's a busy guy. He's a busy guy. You can't expect him to come.
Yeah, but
to
when that video came out, like the football season, I don't think even playoffs were going. So
they
he had plenty
train
of
a lot.
time.
They train a lot.
He had plenty of time. He just wasn't there, and I got really offended, and just got sad.
Look, I think you're just biased.
Whoa.
I think that I think despite how you think of Tom Brady, you have to admit that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a chance because of Tom Brady and not for any other reason.
Yeah, I think the only reason that the Buccaneers have made it is because Tom Brady was drafted to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, this is like a new era of Tom Brady where instead of just making the Patriots win, if you can get him, he'll make your team win too.
Yeah. Like when he eventually has to retire, like there's like Patrick Mahomes,
he'll retire when the sun explodes, I'm sure.
Well, who knows? That could be pretty dang soon. We're all gonna die eventually.
That's true.
Yeah. Alright, so the Super Bowl is happening. Make sure that get your sports team and yeah.
Make sure to eat a bunch of Pringles and other consumer goods. Watch the advertisements. Vote for your favorite advertisement.
That's another thing. Like leading up to the Super Bowl, there's been a bunch of like advertisements with like chips and brands and stuff that's like coming.
They're all hyping up. I've seen trailers for trailers.
Yes, the trailers.
I've seen trailers for the Super Bowl trailers.
Yeah,
it's silly. The stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
That's who puts trailers for like things that are never gonna come out and be popular, like that one guy who put like there's this one guy.
I'm sure there's like some small group of people that like choose the best Super Bowl commercial. But, having a teaser trailer for a Super Bowl commercial isn't going to make me want to watch the Super Bowl commercials more.
Having a teaser trailer in general is just demoralizing. Like, there's this guy that I watch on YouTube. He has, like, a teaser trailer for, like, a trip to Florida. What kind of stupid thing is that?
It's not that it's just a teaser trailer. It's a teaser trailer for an advertisement. It's an advertisement for an advertisement.
Exactly.
It's silly.
I mean, like, when I was watching, like, the one for name brand Triangle Chip, like, it was okay for the first time, and then it just kept on airing, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with the TV right now, so I just turned it off, but the ads I saw, they were pretty alright. I did it was a little odd, I would say, because there's a guy, and like he's flat, and he brushes his teeth, and you could see the hair on the other side of his flat head getting moved around, and I just got a little bit creeped out, and I don't really like that much. It's not very appealing to me, and I don't really want to buy their chips. Speaking of the Super Bowl, television. What's up with that?
What about television? What do you want to talk about television?
There's a lot of television like almost doesn't exist anymore because of all the streaming websites, and
Very true. Very true.
I don't know if I like where it's going with all this streaming stuff.
Have you heard they're launching a new streaming service called Paramount Plus?
Yes, I saw advertisements for that too.
It's gonna have a bunch of the shows from CBS on it, but CBS has its own streaming service, CBS All Access, and then
Ooh.
NBC has Peacock, and there's Philo and Quibi and
Philo,
Netflix,
Quibi,
Hulu.
Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video. You got Disney Plus, Hulu Plus,
Paramount Plus,
ESPN, Sports Plus, all that stuff. What did you want? I don't want
Amazon
Plus, man.
Prime,
I already said that one. I already said. How dare you?
Netflix,
How dare you?
Peacock,
You. Any other ones you can think of?
Netflix,
Quibi,
Hulu,
Peacock,
Disney
Netflix,
Plus, Netflix,
ESPN Plus,
Hulu,
Sports Center, my left toenail.
Netflix.
Anyway, I just don't like.
I think there's this new one that I've heard that's coming out called Netflix.
and I just.
That's a more recent one.
Yeah. All right. Can you stop? Stop.
I wish we could, instead of streaming service, I wish we could just go back to Blockbuster.
Heck yeah! Bring.
Because here's the thing about Blockbuster. Not only would you get the movie for a week, you'd get all the special features as well, and that was always very exciting. Because after a movie, you want to watch the special features.
Also, since the coronavirus, all that stuff. Like they've got plenty of vaccines in the works. Eventually, it's gonna be done, and then people aren't gonna want to stay inside and just watch a bunch of streaming services. No, they're gonna want to go out and do stuff. And so, bring back Blockbuster, Redbox.
Bling Black Block. Hashtag Bling Black Blockbuster.
Matthias, you said black. You're gonna get canceled.
Bling Black Blockbuster.
Hashtag bring back Blockbuster.
Bring back Blockbuster.
Okay, stop.
Bring back Blockbuster.
Stop. You're hurting my feelings, and that's no good. That's no good. All right. That's
no good.
All right. So, what else?
Me? Okay, I'll introduce another topic. Ben,
Yeah.
if you could change one thing about the world we live in, besides bringing back Blockbuster, what would it be? What would it be?
If I could change one thing about the Earth, instead of bringing back Blockbuster, I would say change bugs.
Change bugs?
Yeah.
Into what?
What
would you change them into?
No, not changing them into, just to, change the way their brains are, oh, if this guy is coming near my hive or something, I'm gonna sting him, and I'm gonna put a little bit of poison inside of him.
Well, what do you want? What do you want to change? What do you want the bugs to do instead?
Just run away from me. I am fearsome. I am a god compared to these little tiny insects, and I want them to fear me and flee. Instead, no, they're just gotta be like, hey, get away from me, and then they sting me, and I don't like it. Also,
think
mosquitoes, change them. Just delete them. Get them out of here.
Delete mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes don't do anything but get
But
eaten.
Ben, they're a useful part of our food chain.
Here, I'm going to look up.
Commenter.
I'm going to look up mosquitoes' effect on the world.
They're food for like spiders and stuff, man.
I know, but they can have like flies and stuff. Mosquito.
Yeah, but mosquitoes are important, I'm sure, to
Alright,
some
mosquito.
sort of wild animal.
What
What about mosquito eaters?
mosquito eaters?
Yeah.
If
Don't
they're-
you
if
like
they're-
a good old mosquito eater every now and then?
Not really. I mean, if their sole purpose is to eat mosquitoes, they're not doing a really good job because there are so many.
Well, that's why we need more mosquito eaters. To eat all the mosquitoes.
All right, okay. I don't like mosquitoes and I want them all gone.
your answer to what if you could change one thing? It would be change bugs. That was your answer.
Yeah,
bugs.
Just like I have a list of things that I'd like to change about bugs. Mosquitoes serve important functions in numerous ecosystems, serving as food for many species, helping filter detritus for plant life to thrive, pollinating flowers, and affecting
detritus.
herding paths of caribou in the tundra. What? Affecting the herding paths of caribou in the tundra. So, let me just get this straight. They're just an extra bite to eat. They give some detritus. I
don't think detritus is a bad thing.
They do the exact same thing as bees, so they're stealing jobs. And they're changing the way caribou move, which actually doesn't sound that bad because the wolvies eat them. That's not very nice. So only two things are cool: the detritus and the caribou. Everything else we could do without them. If so, just don't. Just get rid of mosquitoes. I don't like them. Just kill them all. Kill all the mosquitoes. Death to all mosquitoes. Hashtag death to all mosquitoes. Hashtag
bring back Blockbuster.
Bring back Blockbuster.
Bring back Leo Luster.
All right, Matthias. Let's. I'm gonna ask the same question to you. If you were to change,
Man, it hurts
one thing.
To be this hip. If I were to change one thing about the Earth,
instead of bringing back Blockbuster and getting rid of me, what would you change about the Earth?
Ben, you're gone. You just flew away from me. Ben.
What?
Ben, you.
What happened?
You were like, besides Blockbuster, yep. And then a minute later, you were Bob, and I heard nothing in between that.
I don't know. I wasn't doing anything.
What did you say? What did I miss?
If you could change one thing about the Earth instead of bringing back Blockbuster and getting rid of me, what would you change? And then when I didn't hear you respond,
get rid of you.
I just did the Jeopardy thing. I didn't know I cut out for you.
You cut out for me. You were just like besides Blockbuster, And I was like,
ba 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 ba.
Yeah. I was just like, Ben, did you cut out? Are you still there?
Ba 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 ba.
You just come back.
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks
Is
for
that
asking.
the Covova virus?
No, not yet.
Coronavirus?
No, I'm too young.
COVID-19?
Matthias, answer the dang question.
COVID-19?
Answer the diddly dang question.
What would I change about the Earth?
Instead of bringing back Blockbuster and getting rid of
I'd
boy.
make the Earth 1 degree colder.
That's good.
Yeah.
Only 1 degree? Because it needs a lot more than 1.
No, just 1 degree.
Just 1 degree.
Yeah.
Why just 1 degree?
I think that'd solve all of our problems.
Wow. So instead
World
of it being...
hunger, boom, gone. It's colder now. Global warming, boom, gone. It's colder now.
It was 1 degree colder, so it's technically not as hot.
Racism, boom, gone. It's colder now. Racism can't survive in the cold.
Everyone sweats. Let's come together. No longer. No one sweats anymore since it's colder.
Exactly, yeah.
Solve
every problem. So it would solve every problem.
So
and the whole world making it colder by 1 degree. That's huge. That is absolutely.
That's a very big advancement in the change of the world. So
1 degree, making the world 1 degree colder, that would change so much. It really would.
So if we ever get a genie in a bottle,
that's my wish. I would like to make the world 1 degree colder than it would be for the rest of time.
Wow. I'm just writing down all of the hashtags that I'm going to put in the Google Doc right now. Stop! How dare you? No.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
You cut out a little bit.
Sorry, I can't give you that. Come back a little richer.
What do you mean I'm cutting out? I'm right here.
Now you're back. Right at that part. Oh god. Right at that part, we're just like,
I'm right here. What are you talking about? Do you think you can destroy me?
water. Colder. Alright, so
okay, what next?
That's 3 of the topics done. What do we got? Okay, so since we're on the little tangent of animals, let's make a new one.
Are we on a tangent of animals?
Yes, I said get rid of mosquitoes, so that counts as an animal.
But that was a while ago. That doesn't.
It was like 3 minutes ago. Shut up. Silence.
It was a while ago.
No, it wasn't. All right.
It was forever ago.
Matthias,
so you want?
I want to make a new animal.
Okay. How am I supposed to help with that?
Just like, I'm gonna start with the base, and then if you want to like add anything or make fun of anything,
I'll give you some creative assistance.
All right. So first things first, Matthias. We gotta give this thing a name, because naming things before we even.
What? No. Wait. No.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. You make it first and then you name it.
No, I'm naming it first and then we make it around.
You're naming it first?
Heck
what
yeah.
a radical decision.
I'm so radical. What are you talking about? So I'm just gonna type something random.
Most radical man in the world.
It's the Kajisu. Kajisu. Jahisu. Yes. It's the
Jahisu.
It's Jahisu. It's called the.
Okay.
It's called the
new animal, the Jahisu. Okay.
Jahisu.
Fine. All right. So what is the base of your Jahisu?
Right.
Like what?
The base.
Tell me what this animal does.
All right.
How it looks.
So it's gonna have the It's gonna have the body of an animal. I'm going to put that animal in the doc that we're sharing right now.
Well, it is an animal. So of course it would have the body of an animal if it was an animal. All animals have the bodies of animals.
Body of this animal.
Why are you showing me a picture? You have to say it aloud.
So it's gonna have the body of a duck.
There you go. Okay.
It's going to have the legs off of the Boston Dynamics Spot robot.
Okay. That's an interesting decision, but I'll work with that.
For
what about the head or the tail?
It's going to be The head is going to be a 1-to-1 replica of Wilford Brimley. So it's going to have the legs of Boston Dynamics Spot Robot, the body of a duck, and then the head just like sort of glued onto the body of Wilford Brimley with a mustache. This beautiful, beautiful mustache.
Now,
that's my
I'm not
animal.
going to say that this is a horrible idea for an animal, but I am going to say that it's the greatest idea for an animal that I've ever heard.
How majestic
I
would
believe
this-
I truly think that adding Wilford Brimley's head onto this would really put this over the top into like best animal ever
How
thought
much
up
do you want to see
territory.
the Jihisu?
Jihisu?
How much do you want to see the
How
Jihisu?
much would I pay to see a Jihisu in the
like,
wild?
In the wild, like, what are you willing to give?
$1.
Okay, now let's find where this Jihisu is going to live. I'm gonna do a random area generator.
What?
Area generator.
Are you making an animal or are you randomizing an animal? Ben?
No, this I've made.
You have to choose.
I've made the animal.
You can choose where it lives. You don't have to put it up to chance.
Well, I'm not good at showing places, or finding places.
Just pick a place. It could live wherever you want.
Okay. It lives in New Jersey.
New Jersey? Is that a place in New Jersey?
Yes. It's Wee-wee-wee-wah, New Jersey.
Wee-wee-wee-wah, New Jersey.
Wee-wah, New Jersey.
Wee-wah, okay.
Wee-wah, New Jersey.
And so this is an endangered animal then?
Yes.
It's on the brink of extinction.
Yeah, if you see a Jihisu in the wild, you are blessed with many things.
Really?
And that is why I should be allowed in the genetics lab, so I can make this beautiful creation.
So you can create an animal with Wilford
the
Brimley's head on
Jihisu.
it.
Excuse me, the Jihisu.
The Jihisu. Okay.
The body of a duck, legs of the Boston Dynamics robot, and Wilford Brimley's face.
Perfect. Okay, there you go.
That's that.
So that's a new animal. Congratulations.
I made an animal. That's gonna be the title of this one. I make an animal.
Wow.
All right. So I'm gonna get some water. Matthias, you entertain the people. I'm gonna get some water and use the bathroom. I'm not trust in you.
I can't. What?
I'm going to trust in you to keep the audience busy as I
What?
Okay. I'm going to get some water. I might use the bathroom. I'll be back. You do something entertaining.
You're gonna I have to entertain the audience.
Yeah, and don't make fun of me.
Good Lord. Okay.
Don't make me look bad. Do not make me look bad, or it's coming out of your pay.
I don't get paid.
Hey, shut up. I'm not listening. I can't hear you anymore. La 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 la. But bing bong, can't hear you. Stupid. Ah ha ha. Bye.
Now that he's gone, I just want to tell you that Ben has me at gunpoint during the entire recording of this podcast. I've been chained to this chair. This microphone has been shoved into my face without my consent. This is a cry for help, really. If anyone has any information on where I could be or how to get me out, just call the number on your screen as fast as possible. And yeah, thank you for the help. If you can help me get out of this horrible situation that I'm in. So, yeah, there's Ben also he doesn't like to say this, but he has a collection of old banana peels that he's been saving up, and he has it in a pile in the corner of his room. He says that it's for his grandmaster plan, but I'm not sure exactly what that plan is or what it would entail for the human race. But just know that he's planning something with a big pile of rotting banana peels. And it's taken a while to get back with this water. Okay. Here's another fun fact about my brother Benjamin. He sleeps exclusively in garbage every night. He can't fall asleep unless he's...
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm back. Howdy.
You're back. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how's getting water?
Oh, it's good. I brought my water bottle into my room so I wouldn't get thirsty again. What were you talking about?
Oh, just nothing in particular. I was just making noises into the
All right,
microphone.
Good. Yeah, I am gonna have to edit that, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be fun to listen to what you said about me, and
yeah.
you better
Yeah.
not have made like death threats.
No.
Or anything,
I only said positive.
Yes. All right.
Positive things.
Thank you. All right. You better not be winking into your metaphorical camera right now.
No. Wow. Come on.
Oh, my back.
How little faith do you have in me?
I have no faith in you.
Okay.
Anyway,
All
let's move on, shall we? Let's not get off track. Let's move on to our next topic, Matthias.
Okay. Yes.
Bombs?
Go.
What? What?
Matthias, give me a topic.
Ben.
Give me some. Come on.
Ben.
Come on.
Did you cut out at all?
No, I just said Matthias, and like stop talking.
I thought you were gonna ask me a question. You were figuring out a question to ask.
No.
You're like, Matthias,
No.
go.
No. No, I was just.
You're directing me to ask a question. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Let me look up. Let me use my hacker abilities to search Google for a question.
How are you? Are you?
Okay. What would you name your boat if you had one? What would you name a boat?
Okay, so if I'm on a boat,
You've got. So imagine this. Let me set the scene for you.
All right, thank you.
You've walked into this salty seaside town, small town, with a dock, and you've just discussed business with this salty sea captain. It's very salty in this town.
Could you give him
salt water?
Could you give him a voice?
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't talk. He gives you this boat, right? It's this really beautiful, horrible, big old small boat. Right?
Beautiful, horrible, big old small boat. Yes, the oxymoron. I'll call it the oxymoron.
It's okay.
Keep on going, Matthias. I was just making fun of you.
So you got this boat, and you're about to go sail on it, but then there's a sign on the dock that says, "Oh, you cannot sail unless you name your boat."
Oh.
So and you're like, this boat is wonderful. I want to give my boat a lovely name. So what would you name this boat of yours?
If Matthias rides this boat, I hope he drowns. The second.
I think that's a bit too long of a name. I don't think that fit.
Screw you, Matthias.
On a boat of that size.
How about that?
I feel like you have to limit it to like 3 words max.
Screw you, Matthias. That's 3 words.
No, no commas. You can't have a comma in the name of a boat. That won't work with the tables that they have.
Well, Matthias, do you want to describe the boat to me, or is it just any old boat?
It's it's a boat. It's white. It's got chairs.
It's white. It's
like
got
seats.
chairs.
It's got a sail. It's got a rudder. It's got a steering wheel. It's your typical sailboat to sail across the 7 seas, and you have to give it a beautiful name.
Gotta give my boat a beautiful name.
You gotta give it a name that you know that you won't be embarrassed to tell friends about. Like, oh, my boat's named the, you know, you wouldn't name your boat the poopy pants. 'Cause like, oh, I'm on the SS Poopy Pants. Like, no.
Everyone get
It's
on
gotta
the
be a good
SS
name.
Poopy Pants.
It's gotta be a good, respectable name. No, not Poopy Pants. Not Matthias is a horrible brother. Like, neither of those. A good name.
Okay. I'm gonna give it the name. Okay. This is hard because I'm not a boat owner, and I don't get connected to boats.
Wait. You're telling me a 15-year-old child doesn't own a boat? What? Come on. Everyone owns their first boat by age 8, Ben. Come on. Step it up.
I'm sorry, man. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Well, if you had a boat, what would you name it? That's the question. Doesn't matter if you have a boat or not. It just matters what your name would be if you had one.
All right, here we go. So, I'm at the boating dock, right?
Yes, you have to name this boat that you just bought.
And I'm looking at this boat right now, yeah. And
Sure,
I'm at the boat namer, yeah, and I say, you know what?
The town boat namer.
The boat namer, he just writes the name on the back of the boat so everyone can see as it passes by. And
Yes,
I say,
exactly.
boat namer, I want you to give my boat this name.
What would the name
Since
be?
this boat is a boat and it likes to float across the water so elegantly and beautifully, I shall name this boat the floaty thing.
The SS floaty thing. Seriously.
Yes.
You think that's a little bit silly?
No. It's just stating a fact.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good name for a boat.
Great.
I'm glad we could have this conversation about the hypothetical naming of boats. I think this is really something that everyone listening would be very interested in. What name you would give to a boat.
I'm just glad that you used your hacker skills for good, and you just asked me a question about naming a boat, and that
Yes,
I had
pledged,
to go through.
I pledged to
all
use my
that.
hacker skills for good and not evil.
Okay. Moving on from that disgrace of a question. Let's. Oh God. I'm disappointed in you, Matthias.
Why are you disappointed in me?
I go, get some water from my water bottle. I relieve myself in my lavatory.
Oh, you didn't say you were going to do that.
I return to my computer and I say, Matthias, ask me a question. You go to the internet of all things to look up a good question to ask me. You ask me to name a boat.
Yeah.
I have to go
You got a
through
problem
this
with that?
entire thing about what am I gonna name this boat? I haven't seen this boat. He described it terribly, and that's it. You just name a boat.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's supposed to be a fun question.
Right? Yeah. Just keep it. Just keep it going. Just get it over with. This is a
Okay.
bit. This is a bit. This is a bit. By the way, Matthias. It's just a bit.
Okay.
I love you.
You just ruined the bit by saying that it was a bit, Ben. All right, let's finish this off with the last question of the day. Let's make a superhero.
All right.
What?
Since
let's
since
create
I
a superhero.
I made the animal
You
So-
made the Jihisu, yeah. So,
So
am,
why
I,
don't
am I
you-
supposed to make the superhero?
Yeah, why don't you take the front and center of making our superhero?
A superhero
or
design.
supervillain.
Okay.
Yeah, superhero.
Let's stick with superhero.
All right, got
So
it.
my superhero is gonna be named the red
The red.
beetle. There we
Ooh,
go. That's a good name.
wow.
The red beetle.
Color and
His powers is
animal.
yes. He's very cool. The red beetle. His power is he has a shell. He has a suit. It's like a shell, right? It's like a big shell. He's got wings to fly around in, but he doesn't fly very far because the shell is very big and heavy, right? He's got let's give him laser eyes. That might be cool. As the lasers are red, that's probably where he gets the color from, right? So he's a superhero. He's got a very heavy but useful shell that can deflect most things, and then he's also got very weak flying abilities and laser eyes. So there's your superhero to defend the masses in the
Wow.
town of town.
The town. So the town of town. Whenever things
Town of
go
town,
wrong,
town.
they just
Yes,
call.
you
They
can-
call upon the red
You can
beetle.
call upon the red beetle with
With
the
the-
beetle
with beetle
the beetle
wings,
signal.
beetle shell,
With
and
beetle
beetle laser
wings.
eyes.
beetle shell and the classic beetle laser eyes.
Now we have to think about his arch nemesis.
His arch nemesis.
I'm going to make
is
his.
of course.
no, shush! I'm making the.
You're
arch
gonna make the
nemesis.
arch nemesis.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so the red beetle,
His arch nemesis is
the Joker to the red beetle's Batman.
yes.
Someone that's interesting in his own way, but also evil. Reflects onto the red beetle his own personal struggles.
So, the Joker to the Red Beetle's Batman.
Yes, that is
So,
like an arch nemesis.
So I'm thinking this has to be no way related to beetles or insects. Heck, it doesn't even have to be animal. I'm just going to do the Winder.
The Winder? How do you spell that?
Winder. It's like winder, but it's
The
pronounced
Winder?
Winder. It's pronounced Winder.
Is he like a sidewinder, like a snake?
His name is the Winder. He is.
The Winder?
Yes, he is.
What? Does he have wind powers?
No, okay, I'm gonna give him his powers.
Okay.
All right.
The Winder.
The Winder. So, the Winder's
It's the
powers.
Winder.
So okay. So, I'm not gonna listen to what you say, Matthias. So he has wind powers.
Right.
He powers the wind.
Right. As the name implies, he's
And-
the Winder.
He uses the wind.
Right.
To knock down buildings.
Right. Kind of like a big bad wolf in a way.
No,
No.
because the Winder. He is invisible.
Oh, what? Okay.
Except you can see his evil mask because he's
He
a
has an-
supervillain.
He wears an evil mask, but if he took the mask off, wouldn't that be better? Because he'd just be invisible.
No, then he would reveal his secret identity, man.
What?
Don't you know that if people take off their masks, they reveal who they really are?
Okay.
Seriously,
So he's
if-
an invisible man
if
with
Superman
a mask
took off his
on, and his name's
super
the
suit
Winder.
and he put on a suit, that's Clark Kent without glasses. Okay?
Uh,
but no.
Ben, I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Can the Winder be German, so that his goons, his like henchmen, they can be called the Winderkinder?
No, okay, no.
He's the Winder.
Shush.
The Winderkinder.
No. Stop. I'm making this supervillain, okay? I am.
The Winder. Okay.
Okay, shush. So
he's not German?
shush. No, I'm making this guy. So just shut up for a second. So
Okay.
the Winder is German, and he has a bunch of.
I'm glad I could have some input. That.
This is my idea. He has a bunch of henchmen,
okay. Right.
and since he's German, he calls him the Winderkinder.
Wow, that's an amazing idea.
Since kinder means kids, there's either kid.
Yeah.
These are the kids.
Yeah, crazy.
These are the kids of the Winder.
How did you come up? With
It just
that?
came
That's
to me.
That's a great idea.
It just came to me in my brain, my beautiful brain.
That's amazing.
So yeah, the Winder has wind powers. He powers the wind. He knocks down buildings. He's invisible, except he always wears an evil mask.
Is he responsible for the wind, or can he? Is he responsible for all wind on Earth?
No, only in town.
Powers the wind.
Only in town.
Does every town have a Winder?
No. This guy. He was his origin story is that he he was outside one day. Normal guy. His name was Edward Winder.
Okay.
And one day the wind was so strong that he got knocked over, and he fell over so hard that the soul went out of his physical body, and was combined by the wind that knocked him over and turned him into the Winder. Then he turned to a life of crime, stealing money and putting it into his wind bank. And since people say like, "Oh my gosh, it's the wind! He did this!" He put on an evil mask, and nobody know who he is now. But they know it's the Winder.
What an interesting origin story.
So tune in to your daily. Tune into your streaming website, like Peacock or Quibi or Netflix, and
this one is going to be only on Philo. So get your Philo subscription.
Yep, subscribe to Philo and
you can't find this on Amazon Prime.
No.
Can't find this on Apple TV Plus. It's not on Netflix. You have to get a subscription to Philo to see the Red Beetle take on the Winder.
Yep, and the show is just called The Red Beetle because that is the main person of the story.
Yes. So go watch the Red Beetle on Philo.
You heard it here first, folks. We made a show specifically for Philo. We have full credit for it, and please write in the comments how good of show writers we are. Praise us and don't say anything bad about this.
Speaking of shows, I think this one
is gonna end. Bye.